Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 85 of the Wrestle Podcast, brought to you as always by me, Tanner Fred. We had an exciting week in wrestling here this week. The past couple episodes have been a little bit slow, and this one doesn't have anything super crazy that happened, but a lot of exciting stuff moving into the WrestleMania season. So let's start off with SmackDown this past Friday, March 5th, I believe it was 5th or 4th. Um, the most of the show was okay. We had a little Bobby Lashley Bray Wyatt thing, but nothing crazy. Um, Drew McIntyre calls out Gunther, so it looks like we're getting that heading into WrestleMania. So that's pretty great. But the big important thing that we had was we had a face-to-face with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Now, if you haven't seen this segment, go back and watch it. The whole thing's on YouTube. It was posted by WWE Fox like the day after. And this was good. This was good. It had Roman trying to play on Cody's emotions, trying to get him heated out of his game, and it had Cody kind of working on sticking to who he is, how he got here, why he's here, all that good stuff. It was interesting to see the dynamic of Roman respecting Dusty and also disrespecting Cody kind of at the same time. So that was a weird, nice little dynamic that he had going on with his promo. But most of the promo is about Roman saying, you've never been here before. Like, I've done everything. Like, you haven't even competed for this championship ever. Like, Dusty never even really mentioned you. Like, I miss him. Like, it's good. Go watch it. It's really, really good. It's actually not as long. I think it's about 7 minutes or so, but it's really good. Definitely take a look at that if you haven't. But, that kind of leads us into what happens on Monday. But a little bit off to the side, but yeah. So Monday Night Raw. There's really three main things I want to talk about here that happened. One of them is definitely less exciting than the rest, but first one, Logan Paul and Seth Rollins face to face. Obviously it gets physical. Logan Paul knocks him out with one lucky punch. They're kind of going with that again a little bit, but I don't know. I'm excited for the prospect of this match on paper. I think Seth will help Logan probably have his best match in WWE so far. Seth is the best in the world. But I don't know how I feel about another year of Seth not doing anything really important in Mania. He hasn't held a world championship, and I think we're coming up on 6 years. It's time to get Seth involved somehow. Seth and Roman still have a lot of story to tell. So I don't know, Cody probably wins at Mania. Early prediction. I mean, we'll see what happens when we get closer and we do official prediction show. But he probably wins. If he doesn't, Seth has an opportunity to jump in and tell another great story with Roman. But I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I don't know. It just feels like Seth keeps getting used as we need a guy for a match more than the champion that he is. So, all right, the two big things that happened on Raw. First one announced, and the thumbnail of this video, as you've seen, you clicked on it. John Cena returns to WWE, was on Raw this past Monday, March 6th, and it did exactly as everyone expected it to. Anyone that's been following, kind of reading between the lines, reading the hints, Austin Theory cuts them off. They cut their little promos back and forth. John does his thing. And now we have Austin Theory and John Cena at WrestleMania for the United States Championship. This will be interesting. I don't want to say it's going to be good because it depends on what John is allowed to do with his, movie contracts and all that jazz. Like we saw when he wrestled this past December, he really couldn't do much. He could take bumps, could really even do moves. He did a 5-buckle shuffle and an AA, and that was basically it. Kevin Owens kind of carried the load in that match. So we'll see what John is even allowed to do. If he's allowed to fully compete, this will be a banger of a match. Theory is the future of the company. He is damn good, getting better, 25 years old. He is the future. So if John can really help him through a match, I know John's getting old. He looks it. You can see it. But if he can really I don't want to say help him through the match, because Theory doesn't need help through the match. But I would say more the other way. If Theory can help John put on a match that John is still capable of, hopefully, then I think this could be a super underrated match on the card. And then the big shocker of the night, Sami Zayn versus Jimmy Uso. We're approaching the end of the match, closing moments. Jay's in the stands, comes down, cheering his brother on. Jimmy avoids a haluva kick, gets rolled up. 1, 2, 3. Slides out of the ring, Jay comes down into the ring, has a little moment with Jimmy, then goes and joins Sammy, says, I trust you, gives him a hug, throws up the ones. Sammy's telling Jimmy, it's not too late, it's not too late. And then, for anyone paying attention, it all happened. Jay super kicks Sammy's head into the third row, throws him in the ring. Solo comes out, and they just start beating him down. So, anyone that's been watching with us knows we're probably getting Sami and Kevin Owens at WrestleMania versus the Usos for the tag team titles. But it wasn't Kevin Owens who came out to make the save, which I think was a good choice because we can delay that a little longer. We still have time to get there with Sami and Kevin because they're still kind of eh. But Cody Rhodes comes out, makes the save. The rest of the bloodline backs off. But it seems the bloodline is back together again at full strength. Solo, the Usos, Roman. But pay attention Friday. I'm sure we'll get more information on what happened. I'm sure they'll open the show. Jay will talk about, you guys are dumb. I was never going to leave my family behind. Blah, 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 blah. It'll be a good promo, but definitely keep an eye out for that. So that'll be this Friday, March 10th. If you're watching before March 10th, tune in to SmackDown. If you're watching after March 10th, you already know what happened. So, but yeah, that's kind of it heading into WrestleMania. The card is shaping up. I'm gonna do a little early preview probably next week, unless something. I'll probably do it anyway, even if some exciting stuff happens. On like SmackDown and Raw this coming week. But yeah, gonna do a little early preview, not necessarily give predictions, but kind of just talk through the card, talk about how we got there, where they're gonna go with them. A lot of the feuds, because there's still a lot of stuff that's kind of on the table, off the table that they really need to start solidifying sooner rather than later. But thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that watches. Every view we get means a lot, truly does. Like and subscribe down below. Comment. Let me know what you think of John Cena coming back, Jay rejoining the bloodline. What's next heading into WrestleMania for Cena, Theory, Usos, Cody, Roman, whoever. Whatever you're feeling heading into Mania, let me know in the comments. Down in the description below. Socials, Instagram and Twitter at resthold_pod. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and now TikTok. Gonna be getting the TikToks up this weekend, beginning of next week. We're gonna start doing those drafts that I talked about. Got some people to join me with that, so keep an eye out for that. Again, this weekend or Monday, Tuesday. So check between. I'll do an Instagram post for it and a Twitter post when I put it up. But check between Saturday and like Monday for that. But again, thanks guys for tuning in. Appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.